Hello and welcome to The Update. I'm Heidi Tiltons. Spending cuts could be on the cards if inflation doesn't start to ease from the highest level since 1990. The cost of travel, accommodation, food and energy continues to rise, pushing the rate for the year to 7.8%. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has told Sky his government will be a responsible manager of the economy.
We have provision for issues like health, where there's pressure on the budget, the NDIS, importantly as well, defence spending. So we're very conscious of that. We've already started having multiple meetings already this year looking at budget issues going forward.
Anthony Albanese's flying visit to Central Australia has seen some changes in alcohol restrictions, but the community is not yet sold on how well it will work. The PM has announced immediate measures including reduced trading hours, purchase limits and no takeaway alcohol sale days after spending just a few hours on the ground yesterday. Despite previously ruling out a return to alcohol bans in Alice Springs, Chief Minister Natasha Fyles admits some changes are needed.
But I acknowledge that with 6 months of data, we need to do more, and that's why we will continue to work in this space with community, being careful that we don't disempower people over what is a legal product.
Victorian Police will resume searching Mount Hotham, where campers Russell Hill and Carol Clay disappeared. Investigators say they haven't been able to complete their search due to the weather conditions over the past 6 to 8 months. It's unclear what they would be looking for. The news comes as former Jetstar pilot Gregory Lynn is committed to stand trial charged with their murders. A new report reveals Queensland spends the least on social housing services in the country. Figures from the Productivity Commission show the net recurrent spend of social housing in Queensland is $130 per person. That's compared to the national average of $178 per person. New Zealand has a new Prime Minister. After 5 years leading the country, Jacinda Ardern has stepped down, with her Education Minister Chris Hipkins sworn in as her replacement. And the North Korean capital Pyongyang has been locked down due to rising cases of an unspecified respiratory illness. Local media is reporting residents in the city must stay home for 5 days and lodge temperature checks multiple times a day. In sport, Magda Linette is through to the Australian Open semi-final after a hard-fought straight sets win over Karolina Pliskova. Arina Sabalenka is also through after beating Donna Vekic. The Hobart Hurricanes have won their Big Bash clash against the Brisbane Heat by 2 runs, and the Diamonds are preparing for tomorrow morning's Quad Series final against the Silver Ferns. In entertainment news, Paris Hilton has welcomed her first baby via surrogate. The 41-year-old revealing to fans on Instagram she's had a baby boy, captioning her photo, "You are already loved beyond words." Justin Bieber and wife Hailey have enjoyed a night out in New York after the singer sold the rights to his entire library of music for $200 million. The deal is being hailed as the most lucrative music rights sale for any artist from Justin's generation. And Guy Sebastian's neighbour has broken his silence after being slapped with an AVO for allegedly threatening to kill the singer. The 66-year-old is facing stalking and property damage charges after years of rising tensions came to a head this week. He says he's seeking his own legal advice. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team, but we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.